Hey, sports fans, this is the epilogue of Athletics Chat number 58. Today, Stuart and I talked about the British Olympic trials, the Mueller British Olympic trials, and the U.S. Olympic trials, which were sponsored by Toyota. The British trials went over 3 days. The U.S. went over 9 days. What's that about? Well, the British trials were not covered on BBC TV. BBC took the churlish view that, well, you know, we're not going to pay the production fee of, and we want British Athletics to pay 50 grand. I thought for some reason BBC was in the job of helping educate and covering all things that are great in Great Britain, and one of them is athletics, but I guess I was wrong. Joe Coates on the other side, British Athletics, couldn't find a compromise and say, okay, guys, we'll pay this or we'll help you with this, but let's do the championships, dear God. So for the first time in a century, you know, it goes back to the 1990s, the British Athletics Olympic trials were not shown on British TV. Our friends, the Backstreet Boys, covered a streaming version of a lot of the trials and did some fun stuff with it. But terrestrial TV did not, and I think that's a disappointment. On the other side, the U.S. had terrestrial TV on NBC. They had streaming on NBC Network and the Peacock, and there were some fantastic hours. We also had a great team, starting with the Australian announcer, Dealey, I believe. I heard mixed reviews from him on him. Otto Bolden, good stuff. Paul Swangard, good. Kara Goucher, Sonia Richards-Ross, and Trey Hardy. I think the Mr. Diffie, I think he kind of grew into it. I mean, obviously he's got the experience, but track and field's a little different than the Indy 500. The coverage, from what we're understanding, was pretty good. The couple pieces that I watched on TV late at night were quite good. They covered a lot of the women's 10,000, so we can see Emily Sisson and her amazing race on Saturday. I'm looking forward to seeing the last program with day 10, which was pretty tremendous as well. But so what Stuart and I did is we compared and contrasted the U.S. Olympic trials and the British Olympic trials. Check out Athletics Chat number 58. I think it'll be worth your while. Thank you again. I'm in Eugene, Oregon, sitting outside of the Magpie Coffee Shop. It should be one of the places you frequent for caffeine next year when you come here for the trials. This is a little alleyway by the Gordon Hotel across from the old Hilton. Make sure you get your hotels now because prices are out of control. I was staying at the True Hilton in May for a couple meets for $106, and they went over $430. So I ended up staying at a Motel 6 in Springfield. It wasn't the worst hotel I've ever been in, but it was close. The last couple days when it hit about 108, air conditioning didn't work. Not a good thing. So find a good place for yourself. Find a good Airbnb. Get it done now because stuff's going to go really quick. Okay? Larry Eater with your thoughtful hint and the end of epilogue for Athletics Chat number 58. Stay safe.